So guys, I'm all ready for my trip to Amsterdam. Yay! That's my first trip since I've been to Portugal, like moving outside of Portugal. So I'm all ready. Yes, you can see my fit. I'm all ready. I'm now going to go to the airport now. Okay, let me give you how messy my room is right now. Let me show you how messy my room is right now. You won't believe it. Until then, I'll see you in the airport. Okay? Alright. Ciao. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So sorry that I had to record the video in this ratio. I didn't even know. I wasn't aware until I got to start editing before I realized that I didn't shoot this video in the normal YouTube ratio. So we just take it as it is, right? So sorry, but still the content is still the same, right? So please bear with me. Okay, so I got to the airport early. I did my check-in online and I was told that the flight was going to be delayed for 2 more hours, so I had to wait for 2 hours. And because I left the house earlier, I didn't eat anything. I was quite hungry. I decided to get something to eat. And I know most of you who have traveled know that when you enter should I say the inside airport after duty free, everything there is very expensive, right? So imagine me getting something to eat. Just a juice and a donut cost me like 8 euros. Can you imagine? 8 euros for just a juice, a bottle of juice and a donut. This is it. See the small bottle of orange juice and a donut, 8 euros. Hi guys, I was too hungry that I forgot that I was vlogging and I had to finish it before I remembered to show you the last bit of it, right? So at this point I was still waiting for that 2 hours more, and finally they opened the upper check-in. This is where you wait for the plane. So we're still waiting for the plane to come so we can enter the plane. And these are all people that are going from the airport from Portugal to Amsterdam. So we're just waiting for the plane to come so we can enter the plane. I don't know if I was surprised or not to see the number of people that were going to Amsterdam. And let me say Netherlands and Portugal is just 3 hours away. So yeah, it's understandable. So this is the queue we have to follow. And when you enter through that door, you get into the plane. This is me in the plane with my seat partners. I think one Chinese and some other nationality like that. This is me looking pretty, sitting pretty, and taking a selfie for you guys. I can't wait to land in Amsterdam. So this is us in the air. You can see the land beneath us. See everything so tiny. Yeah, that's how it is from the air. I always like to sit by the window so I can watch everything that is going on. It's a really nice view from up there, so I love sitting by the windows. And this is us in the clouds. Now it's like we are on top of the clouds. Guys, this is the most beautiful scene I've ever seen in my life. God, it was so beautiful. See the sun over the clouds. It was so beautiful. So beautiful. It was so beautiful. I mean, I can't express it enough. It was so beautiful to see it. So finally we landed on the soil of Amsterdam. And man, it was freaking cold. Nothing I've experienced before.
Excuse me, where is gate B? This way? Alright, thank you.
Guys, it was so cold. It was so cold, and the airport was so huge compared to that of Faro. This airport was so huge. Schiphol, whatever airport. It's so huge, so big, that I was just walking up and down like that, just trying to find the exit. Can you imagine? It was so huge with a lot of people, like a lot of people. It took me about probably 20 minutes or more to find my way out. Yeah. It was so huge with a lot of people, a lot of gates. But finally, I made my way out, and then I entered the bus to my hotel. So this is their bus, and in their bus, when you enter the bus, you have to swipe your card. They don't take cash, so you just use your card. You tap your card on the machine, and then when you get down, you're supposed to tap your card again, which I didn't know. So when I got down, I didn't tap anything. But I hope they didn't take all my money. So I go to my hotel room, and from all the stress, and I had not eaten anything, I got a migraine, so I just had to put some medication on and have a good sleep. Ciao. So guys, this was the following morning, and as you can see, if I tell you it's freezing, you should believe me. How am I supposed to go out in this? It was like this for days, God, days. It was so foggy, it was so cold, like -1, -2, -3. Following day, I just had to get down for breakfast. So I get down to have breakfast, and this is my view from the breakfast area. This is my view. It was so beautiful. It was too cold for me to go out, but seeing this view alone was comforting. So I just sat every morning here just watching the view. I love seeing people going about their businesses, right? Because here was a central point. Those that were going to take the metro to work, those that were coming in here to work, like you could see everybody, and you could see that it was a busy morning for them. On the third day, I said, cold, I am going to fight you. I didn't come all the way from Portugal to come and be indoors, so I'm gonna fight you, cold, and step out. So I get up like a ninja. You should guys see what I'm wearing. I dressed up like a ninja, all protected from head to toe, full armor to combat cold. I stepped out. Yeah, I didn't come to stay indoors, so I had to go out. So this is me from my hotel room in the elevator, trying to be all audacious and then go outside in the cold. I think it was -1 today. But I said, I'm God, I fear no evil. I am going out. Here we go, guys. Brace up, brace up, brace up. Here we go. But I must say the hotel was very beautiful, and the food, the breakfast in the morning was so great. It was so beautiful, and it was also in a very central point, so it was easy for you to move around, as in if you want a car, if you want a metro, if you want to take a bus, if you want to do business. We were practically surrounded by a lot of businesses, so it was a very good central point. Like I'm not kidding. I mean, in my Ghanaian language we have is it a proverb that would say "eseweni," meaning in literal English we would say it resembles your eye. Sorry guys, let me be serious here. I mean, the cold was colding, if I should say, but I still had to get out. I mean, I wanted to vlog, show my subscribers what I've been up to all this January that you didn't hear from me, what I've been up to. But unfortunately, the cold in this place didn't allow me to do anything at all. This one, I went out because I was so hungry and I needed to get food to eat. The hotel only serves of free food in the morning, so free breakfast. So in the evening or in the afternoon, if you want something to eat, you probably have to fend for yourself. But I don't know if they provide special meals or something like that, but I didn't see anything like that, and I didn't even bother to find out. I just wanted to take the opportunity to go out and find something to eat whilst I see around. So this is me walking about to find something to eat. Thankfully, my hotel was in the center of is it Belgemar, something like Boulevard. Oh, sorry if I'm murdering the name, but that was it. That's the name. It was in a very center of the city. Amsterdam is the capital of the Netherlands, so you can imagine. And where I was a popular place, very popular, like the center of the city, which was called Amsterdam Bergmeer. I hope I pronounced that right. Bergmeer Arena. So it was like the center of the city, if I should say, because we were surrounded by a lot of offices, a lot of businesses, a lot of people. As you can see, there were a lot of people walking about. And guys, what I noted was a lot of, like 80%, if I'm not lying, of these people you're seeing here are African people. There were a lot of African people there, and I think that is because, one, it is the capital, and this place especially is in the center. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of businesses, a lot of shops, a lot of organizations, a lot of things going on there. So there are a lot of jobs there. So I think that is why I was seeing a lot of African people there, and also because they speak English. Everybody speak English there. So in the central point, it's easy for you to find a job. I entered one place like that, which was a short walking distance from me. So given the cold, let me just enter and get something fast and go back to my hotel. All the food there are edible, obviously, but something that my taste buds can correspond or respond to, I wasn't finding. So I had to go elsewhere and continue on my journey. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get anything to buy here to eat, so I continued my journey. So back to what I was saying, there were a lot of African people in this place. I met a lot, and it looks, I don't know the system here, maybe I'd have to do a thorough study of it, but it looks like it's quite open to entrepreneurs. You having your own business is not as stressful. So if you're an African or any nationality or a foreigner, you can easily set up a business over there. I would have looked more into that because I met a few Ghanaians there that owned a business. I met my own Ghanaian brothers. They had a fashion shop. They made clothes, but I couldn't spend much time there because they were closed. So I told him I was going to go another day,
Yeah,
but I couldn't go because it was too cold for me to come out, so I couldn't go. But I was so happy to see my Ghanaian brothers having a business in Netherlands, and I was so happy. So finally, yeah, there we go. I saw Little, which was like a savior. I would definitely get something to eat here. So I entered the shop. And it was just as I thought, a lot to eat. Because at this point, I've exhausted every ounce of energy in me. I needed to eat something. And also to check the cost of their food, because we've settled on the fact that their accommodation, the cost of accommodation is quite high. I mean, the general cost of living is quite high over there, but we wanted to see food as well, because aside accommodation, or the second important thing is food, right? So let's check out their food and see the prices as well. Let's compare it to Portugal and let's see. But this basket was a little different. So I struggled with it a little because it was a little different from the one I'm used to in Fire. So yeah, I decided to get a few things. I needed to get water because the first encounter I had, I realized water is quite expensive. I don't know why, because from the plane I bought a bottle of water in the plane for 3.5 and also in the hotel same. So water was very, very important here. And then I realized their bread was quite affordable, because this loaf or this huge bread is for 1.3, let's say approximately 1.3 euros, but in Faro you get that for like 2 point something. And with this particular kind of bread, it's like almost 3 euros. So seeing it for 1.3 here was quite affordable here. But so far, I'd say bread is the only thing I've seen cheaper here than in Faro, because in Faro water is not expensive, but here it looks like it is. So I think I was too quick to judge. It looks like food here is relatively cheaper than Portugal, because these granolas I buy for almost 5 euros in Portugal, but here is 2 point, let's say almost 3 euros, and some for 2.6 euros, meaning it is quite cheap than Portugal. So yeah, maybe the groceries, on the grocery side, it is cheaper than Portugal. Yeah, so yeah, I'll give that to them. The grocery or food here in the grocery shops is cheaper than Portugal. Yeah, but then again, this place is quite expensive. I mean, comparing it to Portugal, I mean, it's quite expensive. The minimum wage is high compared to Portugal again, but the cost of living is equally high. Rent is very, very expensive here in this place. But there are jobs to complement this. You are able to get jobs that pays well to sort out all these bills. So yeah, there are good sides to it, I guess, too. So I bought cake and I bought a few drinks. Then I headed to my hotel to sleep. I stayed in the room for like 2 more days, and then I decided to go out there again. So this evening too, like saying, I get up, decided to go out again. I think at this point I was beginning to get used to the cold weather. I hope so, because that weather is no weather you can easily get used to. It's so cold, like -1, -3. I have to be staying there for quite a long time to get used to it. But funny enough, the people there, I think they are used to it, because even in the rain you see people walking like it's the sun is shining or something. They are not bothered at all, so meaning they are used to it. But if you're coming from a place that is less cold, you would find it very, very, very extremely difficult to live here until you get used to it. It is raining. Oh my god, it's raining. Guys, it's raining, so today too I cannot vlog. I've been here for how many days now, and I've still not been able to go anywhere because it's either raining or it's too foggy to see anything. Yeah. Guys, you better come for your girl before your girl freezes to death. God. KFC to the rescue all the time. So today I found KFC. For the next few days, that is what we're going to be eating. Right. I mean, I like how cute the place looked. Yeah, it was really cute, and it was warm inside. So after getting my order, I had to sit there for a while to heat up a little before I step out into the cold again. €3.5. Can you imagine, guys? But this is my first time seeing canned water. €3.5. These people, well, let's see. It better taste special. Something like holy water. Something like that. Because if it tastes just like normal water, and they've gone through all the hassle to put it in a can. At this point, I don't know what my answer would be if you'd ask me if I would want to stay in the Netherlands or Portugal. I don't know yet, because I think I went on a bad time. So maybe next time you could ask me that, but not now, please. The weather is too cold. So I found this Chinese place while I was walking about, because I was obviously hungry and I needed to eat something. After walking for so long, I found this Chinese place. At first, I was a little skeptical about it because the entrance wasn't really enticing. But when I entered, it was so beautiful. I love the setting of the place, especially the umbrellas, which made the whole place, gave it some vibe, you know, and the red chairs and everything. It was so cozy. I liked it. And the food, I would rate it 7/10. Yes, and of course I had to take a selfie because I just loved the setting. It was so beautiful. It was giving me the Chinese vibes, right? Most of my days I was just staring through the windows. And guys, would you believe this, that on the very day that I was leaving to the airport, right, that was the day that the sun decided to shine a little bit, just a little bit, or at least let me say we had a good weather. Because all the time I was there, it was either raining or it was so foggy and so freezing cold, right? But today I'm leaving to the airport and I come out and the weather was quite good. But well, maybe the Netherlands doesn't really like me, but whatever it is, I am coming back, right? I am coming back. I'm going to plan and come back, but this time around it would be in the summer so that I can explore and move around, right? Because the whole point of this was to show my viewers around, take you guys along my trips. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to do much because I was freezing, and I know you wouldn't want me to freeze to death, right? Yeah, I know you love me that much. So yeah, this is me on my way to the airport to board my plane back to Portugal. In general, I think Amsterdam is quite beautiful. I mean, the entire Netherlands is quite beautiful. I was in the city, one of the cities, that is Amsterdam. It was so beautiful and it was so easygoing because a lot of people spoke English. Almost everybody I met spoke English, which made it quite easier for me to navigate around, right? So I enjoyed my stay, and here I am on the plane, and you can see the entire Netherlands down there. So even though we weren't able to explore, at least we can see something, right? Can you see anything? Yeah, that is Netherlands for you down there. We will go back and prepare and go back in the summer so we can see quite a number of places. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I didn't really enjoy my stay because, like I said, and I'm stressing on it, it was so cold. But at least I was able to see the place, and you guys are also able to see the place through my eyes, right? So next time we'll do better. But one thing I realized was that there were a lot of black people, and I think that is also because of the fact that they speak English. So a lot of black people are able to settle in there, and my Ghanaian people, my Nigerian, I didn't meet Nigerian, but I met a lot of Ghanaians, which I was so happy about, right? So maybe when you're considering where to visit, you should put Netherlands on your list as an English speaker, because it's going to be very easy for you to move around. And yeah, we are slowly entering the clouds. Guys, see the transition here from the land, or from the space where you see the land, into the clouds was just so epic. I loved it. So thanks for watching, guys, and thanks so much for the support. It's been so encouraging and I really appreciate it. Ciao. Mwah.